42.8 billion people in the United States suffer from student loan debt. On average, a student loan can cost up to $37,787. And to this day, 61% of that 42 billion people, are still paying that debt. President Joe Biden introduced a plan for student loan forgiveness, but it was considered unconstitutional by many people in our government. However, in 2020, they sent out unemployment checks. It was not considered unconstitutional then when they helped people with monetary situations. I personally know a 40-year-old woman who is suffering from student loan debt when she went to school over 10 years ago. It has impacted her credit score so badly that she cannot buy her own house. The student loan forgiveness program would be tremendously helpful for our nation in improving our debt and our credit scores. And as I have stated in this piece of information I have provided here, $1,565,000,000 is the average for student loan debt in our nation. Credit card debt is $62 billion more. In 2007, the average student loan balance was $17,000, and today it is $33,636, and it can be as high as $37,000. Critics of this plan say that loan forgiveness would increase inflation majorly. However, it would only be a minor increase in our inflation and would overall, in the long scheme of things, improve our economy. The Center of American Progress and Mark Zandi, both being economists, state that the inflation would only increase by 0.8%, which is less than 1%. And the biggest impact that student loan forgiveness would have is on tax, which is only likely to be taxed in 7 states. Debt has an impact on credit score and overall monetary situation of those involved. And as Sarah Hansen says in her article, that a missing payment can cause up to 100 points of a loss on your credit score. The government can take directly from your check up to 15% from your check in case of a default, just to make matters worse. On average, a 10-year monthly payment would cost a person $400 a month, plus $10,000 interest. And on this piece of information, I stated that $35 a month, $351 a month is the average in 2022. But in 2005, it was $227. Biden's plan would help relieve our debt, and it would have requirements for those applying for it. So not everybody would receive the benefits of loan forgiveness. The people that would meet the requirements are those that gain less than $125,000 a year, and they would receive $20,000 in relief if they used Pell Grants in college, and $10,000 if they did not use Pell Grants. This plan has been paused 3 to 6 times and has even been brought to Supreme Court. 50,000 people have signed a petition to keep this plan on pause until the legal roadblocks are out of the way. The Hill states that thousands of applications submitted by the people that meet the requirements and have gone through the research of this plan with the false hope of it actually going through. These applications have been halted and ignored. It is stated to be unconstitutional to aid our fellow Americans in their debt, but it would be more American to support others and ourselves with the debt that inflicts our entire nation. Billions of people suffer from student loan debt, and this debt harms everyone involved. It harms their credit. It harms their overall monetary situations. And Biden has given this plan to help, but it has been put on pause many, many times for legal debates that should not even be a debate. If we don't act, we will suffer as a nation. And together, if we do something, then this can be done. Together we will rise, but divided we will fall.